Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Let's understand today's Geek for Geeks problem of the day question. You are given a two integer a and b, and your task is to find out an integer x such that x with XOR a is minimum possible and the count of bit in x is equal to the count of set bits in b. So if you take an example, suppose let's say a as a 3 and b as a 5, and number of set bit in b is 2. So we need to find out a x, and where the number of set bit in x also equal to 2, and with the and XOR of a with that x should be as minimum as we can get. So we need to find out that x. I hope you understand the problem. Now let's say an example how can we get the solution. So the by XOR formula we can see that when we are getting the same bit, the value is decreasing. Like when we have 1 and 1, and the value in that case we are getting 0, so the value is decreasing. And when we have a opposite value, we are seeing the value is got increasing, got value is same as it is, or value is got increasing. Now if you take an example, suppose let a as a 3 and we have a 0 1 1. So a number of set bits in b is 2. So what we need to do, from the most significant bit we need to, you can see that in a is 0 1 1 1. So now by we need to get the minimum value with XOR of x. So how can we get the minimum value? When we like here it is, we have a 1. So if I put the 1 here, then that case the value should be got decrease and it's become 0. So we can put 1 here. And also here in that one position, if I and bit is 2, so we have a 1 bit remaining also. So if I put 1 here, the value is got 0. So we can see that we are getting the minimum value as a 0, and x as a 3. Now take a little bit complex example so that it will be clear to you. Now let's say we have another example. A is 14 and b is a 6. A number of set bit in b is 2. So now we need to get and we need to find out x such that x should have a two set bits. So what we can do, if we put the set bit at the most significant bits, so that here you can see that we have a is 14 and a is like 1 1 1 and 0. So what I can do, we need to like to get the minimum value, we need to like a most significant bit we convert into 0. So here 1, in most significant bit we are having 1. So we need to put here such value so that it become 0. So I can put 1 here, and number of set bits is 2. So again we can put the most significant bit 1 here is 1 here, and then remaining 2 is we can put and then set bits is 2, and we have a set bits also 2 here, then we put 0 0 0. So this should be the our x value. So the x should be 12. Now takes another example where a is 6 and b is 14. So number of set bit in b is 3 and a is 6. So a is 1 1 and a is 1 1 0, and number of and b is 14. Okay, so b is 14 means there is three set bits we can put. So what we can do, so 3 set bit we will put that most significant bit convert into 0. So I can put 1 here, then again put 1 here, in that position we can see that we are still one bit remaining. So we will, what we will do, we will put the least significant bit as a 0, least significant bit as a 1. So I will put 1 here. So now the answer x should be 7. So by solving this couple of example, I hope you got a clear idea what we can do. So to get to find out the solution, what we need to do, at first we need to find out the number of set bits in B. Let's say it is count. Then I will check that, then I will iterate A by B twice and check if ith bit is set or not. If ith bit is set and count is greater than 0, we can convert the and we will in x variable, in x, whatever the answer it is, that in x bit, like in value of x, the ith bit also should be set as a 1. We again move forward and check I minus 1 bit. If it is also set and count is still greater than 0, then we will set the ith bit I minus 1 bit as well as 1. And after all, when if it is like after converting all those ith bit to set or unset, if we check that if there is still count is remaining, in that case we will put the most least significant bit as a 1. So for that case we will start iterating from that in from that from zeroth bit, and if it is 0, then we will, and count is, if it is 0th bit or 1 bit or 2 bit is 0 and count is still greater than 1, in that case we will convert that 0th bit 0 as a 1. Then we just convert that whole number into a decimal number, and we can return that value of x. So that the converted decimal number should give the value of x. I hope you you understand the solution. I will give the solution in the comment section. Please check it out, and also please subscribe my channel if you are able to understand the solution. Yeah, thank you guys.